Well, we didn't talk about this, but we're gonna keep this short, simple. This news dropped today. Beyonce is canceling her Coachella performances.
Wow.
She is. So.
I would have canceled the pregnancy.
What?
I just playing.
So that's what the IG memes is about.
Yeah, because I mean, she was like the headliner this year. But on to other news. Future's album Hendrix drops tomorrow. It was fast, but it came. He just disappeared off the earth for a minute, and he came back, which I really respect. You know, maybe he dropped that. What?
He had to drop 2 albums to get rid of rock.
No, that's not true. That's not true. We're about to talk about that. So a false report on what is surely the most unreliable site, and that has to do with entertainment or anything, Media Takeout claimed that Future would have to pay all royalties on his next 2 albums to Rocco. And DJ Vlad also posted that too, but it's not true. Rocco sued Future last year for $10 million. Due to basically Future wasn't giving him his royalties. As we know, Future is signed. He first signed with Rocco under A1, which is Rocco's label, and then he did free bands, and his major label is Epic. So he still is contractually bound to all 3 of those companies. Every album that he puts out, he has to pay royalties. So if this is true and he does owe, he just gonna have to come up about that money.
10 million.
Yeah, and he went in on social media like the whole battle was crazy.
Yo, what's up? He be bugging out sometimes. Nobody ever says nothing. He be wild for Future. Word.
He be speaking his mind.
But nobody be saying shit.
He was slipping and talking about
So because he on drugs, it's okay.
I'm just saying, don't be surprised the man's on drugs.
Y'all think he's on drugs? Didn't it come out that
he
all
was
of
talking
that
about those
wasn't?
drugs.
But he said that wasn't all the way true. He just said some things in his music to relate to that trap. Yeah, everybody
I agree with Donis, because let's put a different artist in Future's shoes.
Gucci Man.
Or not even. Perfect example, me. If that was me who did that, guarantee you everybody would have been on his case.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have been on his case. But due to the fact that it's Future, everybody's on the Future high right now. Sure. You feel me? So it's like, alright, he can get away with it. He's human. At the end of the day, yeah, right now.
But do y'all think that because Future said that, he countersued Rocco. Let's put that out there. He countersued Rocco, saying that Rocco owes him money for recording sessions and advances that he never got. But who is right in this situation? Do you think that Rocco is the con artist, as Future said, or is Future the con artist? Is he the one that's being petty about the whole situation?
Man, Rocco been told him run that chick. He been told him honor your contract. The Future was like, nah. He simply was like, nah.
Wasn't he not signed to A1 before?
He signed with them first.
And he technically pushed him up his career. I'm not saying all the way, but gave him a little nudge.
I feel like
so
after
you should
somebody
pay homage. You know what I'm saying? You should pay homage.
But also, I feel like after somebody gets to a certain level, at a certain point, you done did what you could do. It's on that person. So why the fuck would my success and what I'm making have anything to do with you at this point? Like, you got me fucked up.
Because your contract.
He signed
okay, I understand that. So pay that little bit, but did he owe that much in the beginning?
$10 million. He sat there and
we know he got it.
You violate your contract, you gotta pay. That's the rule.
Black and white, man.
Black and white has a bus on that one.
Well,
you gotta run that man.
I mean, ain't he doing? Look, he just dropped 2 shit. Like,
yeah, he need that. He need that.
Alright, he getting it done. So
he got child support to pay for.
Future fans really, it's hard for y'all to just be like, he wrong. Because we Future fans, I get it. But
It doesn't matter.
You know, like Beyonce don't do no wrong either, you know?
Migo and Sean Kingston. Amigos and
Mama.
Sean Kingston allegedly fought in Florida.
They fought? What'd you wait? He fought all three of them, so Sean Kingston.
Actually, no, it was not in Florida. I'm sorry. It was in Las
The
Vegas.
three blind mice.
At the
So they
Sands
jumped- so they
Expo
jumped him?
Convention Center. The Migos jumped him. He
What?
said that they kicked him repeatedly.
Wow.
And the shot was also fired into the air.
You always want to shoot
It
at
happened to be one of Sean Kingston's friends.
What God do that?
And he
Oh, so they
said,
aired
Oh, he's buns.
Just gave us
yeah,
Why he keep trying to be relevant?
I'm fighting you.
What's buns like, sweet?
You're supposed to shoot them boys.
Yeah, because
Them
come
boys
on,
know.
like your
First of all,
man was getting
I dare one of my
You was
men
getting
have the
jumped.
strap. I'm getting jumped and y'all busting it. Y'all shooting angels. The angels, they up
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
Like, you shooting angels
And
for
Mike
us.
Epps got into a fight too. All-Star weekend this
Stop
past
picking on special
weekend in
kids.
New Orleans. He allegedly struck a man multiple times during an altercation at Harrah's, the casino in New Orleans. In addition to the battery accusations, an arrest warrant was placed for Epps and the other suspect that he got into the fight. Not against, but he was with this man. They left, so they didn't come to the arraignment. So he also had a warrant out for his arrest.
He hot boy right now.
Got that money, boy.
We send our prayers out to you right now.
We still
I'm sure
gotta get
that
locked up
wasn't
first.
a situation that was like. And Diddy announces that he's hip hop's first millionaire in a video that he posted on YouTube. Congratulations, Diddy. Billionaire.
Oh, I'm about
Billionaire.
to say.
In addition, we know that he has Bad Boy. He's been doing that for years. The ambassador and the partner for Ciroc, executive of Revolt TV.
When did he touch a Billy?
DeLeon, sometimes.
That's the big one.
Sean John.
He
He
did.
didn't
about to
say
hit,
exactly.
cause they're about to hit 25 years.
I could have sworn, I
The
thought
man
Drake
that
did it.
had 8 names.
Drake got a Billy.
Everything
Dre
Puffy.
sold for $1 billion, and then after taxes, he got
It was a
700 million.
little show, yeah, you right.
That's
Damn.
still a lot of money.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, he got
Okay,
his own,
Diddy.
like,
Shout out to Diddy.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'll drink
So,
some. Holla at me.
In local events, a stadium and sports complex will be built at Stonecrest. Developers announced these plans Wednesday to transform a grassy field near the mall into a $200 million sports complex. It's gonna have soccer, football,
Lit.
baseball, and other sports
Lit.
in that arena.
Stonecrest Mall.
And it's set to
Lit.
begin this fall and will eventually include a 15,000 seat stadium, 22 soccer and football fields, 7 baseball diamonds, and 5 basketball.
Hold on. What the fuck are they doing?
Right.
What are they
The
not
200-acre sports center.
Alright, so look,
Hotels.
that mall,
Hotels.
the mall gonna go.
So you got
There's
Disney.
mad space over there.
Yeah, it is mad. Yo, it is a lot
You
of
gotta
space.
remember, Stonecrest is a town now, or a city, whatever you want to call
that's
it.
true.
Yeah.
It's not Lithonia, it's not Stone Mountain.
Yeah, it's
Stonecrest. Yeah.
Facts.
Really?
Why you think you see the
Stonecrest,
apartments
Georgia.
at Stonecrest?
You know, it's about to be mad expensive over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's mad traffic.
That board behind mall, they better put all
Atlanta
this
know the
everybody
store to
putting
be
it.
That's like the smallest town
I got
ever.
money. I got money. Pay some rent. Pay some New
No,
York
that's
rent.
because Trump is president and
They
everything's about to be
put in
expensive.
the it's a bowling alley.
Yeah, they put round one. It's already, it's not open.
Oh,
Open March
it's
1st.
It's in the mall. Yeah.
Arcade.
It's across from the movie
It's
building.
an arcade. It's an arcade.
It's arcade, karaoke, bowling, laser tag. I think go-karting and all type of stuff.
We gotta be the first ones in there. Testing Jones
It's
out.
the second
Nah, you
largest
don't have
facility
big-
of
Testing
its
them
kind
Jones
in
out.
the southeast.
Testing
The only
them out.
one, well, there's one before, of course, and that's at Disney.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy. Yeah, but don't get it.
I'm trying to Atlanta's trying to be one of those cities where it's when you say New York, you say LA, you gotta
But I
say
feel like it's like
well,
that already.
You already got to say Atlanta.
no, you don't. Not really.
Not
You all right?
not money wise.
Yes.
Not money
Do you
wise.
ever see?
I
Do you ever see Georgia?
Everybody only to a certain extent.
No.
For music, only for music.
Atlanta's the new
Atlanta's
Hollywood.
movies,
Movies,
for
everything.
music, bro.
And
And
movies.
I say
Real
Atlanta,
real estate, everything is
Not as much as not as much as New York, LA, Miami.
But you gotta look at it.
Not as much.
Atlanta will basically
Not yet.
be the baby city.
Not yet.
It's fourth place.
Not
It's fourth place.
yet.
Who's going fast third?
Atlanta is
Who's
not.
fast forward?
Third.
Nobody's going fast
Yo,
third.
So what?
look at the time. Look at the time.
That's third.
When we came.
So which one
the big
sold?
boom when we
It's
came.
New York.
I
It's
I
California.
understand that.
So they after.
Look at the
so
cost
hold
of
on.
living
Georgia
out
before
here
Miami?
and the cost of living
Well,
everywhere
Atlanta's
else. You
before
gotta put
Miami.
all that
Houston is fourth.
into.
But when you have
So
one person
Miami
paying
that
$1,000 rent, and when you
that
have
was-
100 people paying $500 rent, it adds up and it's better for those people and it's more money.
The cost of living down here is way cheaper than anywhere else.
But if you have 1,000 people paying $500 rent and you have 5 people paying $1,000 rent, it still don't add up.
That happens everywhere.
Atlanta Georgia it happens way more, and you gotta remember that Georgia
Not
is
just
bigger than a
Georgia.
lot of these places.
South
Hey,
Carolina.
because the whole New York
My
is
man,
expensive.
Covington, you got Newton County, you got Conyers, you got DeKalb County, Gwinnett County, Fulton County, you got all of these places.
Yeah, you can get $300 rent at.
The rate of growth.
You can
is
put
crazy.
New York City inside of Georgia a couple of times, you know that, right? Yeah, Georgia.
But New York City's only a small piece of New York itself, though.
Exactly.
You still got a whole piece of state, boy.
Nah, but then it's spread it out. It's not the same though. It's spread it out. It's different.
On to the next.
Yeah, well, a video was released of bankrolls. Well,
Screen.
not the shooting, not the actual homicide, but the surveillance of what
It's
took down
just him
before.
pointing a gun, man.
Extra.
Well, they're thinking that it may be used to confirm that it was, in fact, self-defense.
Why y'all going so hard to confirm to us that it was self-defense when y'all already said you know who did it, and if anybody touched them, y'all come at them with the full force of the law? Like, we get it. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna
Basically
prosecute.
protected.
You feel me? Obviously, they did you a favor. One hand wash the other. Like, why still talk about it? I don't get the point of them dropping that video, bro. Like, let that man rest in peace. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing to the people who killed him.
Somebody trying to cover some tracks or something.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
That's all
like,
it is. Something slipped up somewhere, so they trying to cover some
the
tracks.
DA told that man family, anybody that touched them folks, they was coming at them and everybody getting locked up. Like, so you already know.
How you gonna say that?
They can't.
That's my point
Because-
exactly. bro.
Why?
Because at the end of the day,
It could be a fan that killed the man.
no fan.
It could be a fan. It could be a fan that called retaliate.
What's
Yeah,
going
and
on?
guess what?
It
At
could
the
be.
end of the day,
People know what
it's
happened.
still gonna look bad.
How? Nah, but look,
when no
look.
plugs end, bro.
It could be a fan that killed him, but watch. When I say they about to haunt that family, to find out if y'all text anybody, called anybody, emailed anybody, offered any type of bread to anybody,
I feel
It's
like
gonna
you're
get
doing
whacked.
something violent like this returning, because why else they going so hard for you? I ain't never heard them tell nobody family like, hey, y'all touching me, locking anybody up. That's wild.
It's
Like,
about
His
money.
mind,
ain't going.
his lawyer's probably Jewish. Just so you
What was
Alright,
that? So
y'all,
my
so-
sister released a video too. That's probably why it took so
It's
long.
about money.
Yeah.
Oh, true. True to the media. Well, let's get political now. Guantanamo Bay. I don't know if y'all have heard about this news, but White House spokesman Sean Spicer dodged a question on whether the Trump administration would send U.S. citizens to Guantanamo because only those that pose a threat, terrorists, are supposed to go to Guantanamo. So, like, they're questioning if anyone can go there, like murderers or
Man, they
whatever.
about to send
Everybody.
everybody
He
to
said that he
Guantanamo.
believes that Guantanamo Bay
Bro,
does
you
serve
catch
a
a
very,
body?
very healthy
got a
purpose in
record?
our national security.
Oh.
So he slid past it, but
Hold
he
on,
also said in a letter
Guantanamo Bay serves
does
a
serve a very, very healthy purpose in our national security.
mass incarceration. They about
Yeah.
to send
Everybody in bondage.
Well, Trump's been
believe so.
saying it since 2015 that he wanted to use, I call it Gmail, just showing it. He's been saying it since 2015 because the government tried to close it a while ago, I think like 08, but they dubbed it. And when he started talking about he gonna get political, he said he's trying to keep it open and he wants to arrest terrorists that are on our soil, like shooting up the movie theater, whatever, or you get linked to ISIS, you can get sent over there.
See,
I mean, that makes more sense.
It's gonna start like that.
yeah, like
Then it's
And
gonna
then it's gonna
You
get.
gotta understand
Our
that
laws
a jail
on-
can get filled.
our laws on terrorism
So
is
does
so
that mean
broad and the
they can build-
definitions is so loose because of
believe
what
they
happened
can
on
build-
9/11.
That's
Cuba.
You don't know where the line's gonna be
Bro,
drawn.
bro, do you know how much? You know how many people in jail for petty?
Do you know that
For
is
real
in Cuba?
petty?
It is Cuba.
So what?
Yeah, there's no eyes
But
down
that's
there.
for
They
a
can do
reason.
whatever they want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the
Whatever.
point.
Yeah, they didn't want it to be on U.S. soil. They
Why?
don't want that
Because they
kind
doing
of.
things that's illegal. in
No,
the
no, I'm
United
saying,
States.
but that, and then why would you want that? Why would you want that extra distraction or,
Or
extra
that
extra work?
security risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, all fun and games.
Nah,
Getting
that's-
sent to Guantanamo for this.
Feel me? And then-
Posting a meme. Posting
That could be
memes about
that could be
Guantanamo.
terrorist way to start effery again.
I feel like it's a
Feel me?
spot. You be working for that, man? You be saying some questionable shit.
Nah, he said it's too much work though. It's gonna be too much work when we send people
Why
over
do
there.
that?
It's like the legal work that he gonna have to do to send somebody over
You
there.
send them every
That-
day.
Look, that person may just get off. So you may have a terrorist that gets sent over there, and then the case falls, and he end up free, and he just run back to his real country, and he chilling now. He can't get prosecuted twice.
And what you gonna do? Send people to Cuba every day?
Cuba ain't trying to have that.
Exactly.
But technically, that's not their piece of land.
I was about to say,
It's not
don't we own
just that
that?
piece of land.
Don't
You know, when we own something, we own something.
we own it?
Yeah.
So if we're on there, guess what, buddy? We doing whatever the fuck,
But there's,
whatever the hell we want.
there's still a limit though. And when you have limit, you don't have a.
Yeah.
There's a limit over there,
It's
but
a
then
Cuba.
there's not a limit to the amount of killers that's gonna be killing people and terrorists that's gonna be killing people. So you can't fill up something that's limited with something from a whole bunch of people that you don't know like the numbers. Like it's just not gonna work like that. I don't think it's gonna happen.
So for the past 6 to 8 months, an investigation has been going on with the Hernando County Sheriff's Office, which is in Florida. And they seized 5,500 packages of heroin
Woo!
with faces on it.
Woo!
And these
I wonder whose
faces
faces?
included Donald Trump
Wow.
and El Chapo.
Chapo.
Take it away, Dollars.
Chapo Jr.
Take it away, Dollars.
Chapo Jr.
Florida Attorney
Oh,
General,
let
let
me
me get
finish.
this out first, yeah. Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, a Trump supporter, said that of the 14 states with the highest, no, I'm sorry, y'all. She said that, I gotta remember. She said that, he was gonna be the biggest advocate of getting heroin off the streets. So to the drug dealer, that was the worst mistake that they could have made. Kind of trying to cover it up a little bit, I think. But it's crazy because of the 14 states with the highest number of painkiller prescriptions per person, they all went for Trump. They all voted for Trump. And he won 80% of the states that had the biggest heroin problem. And the counties that he won in Ohio, Pennsylvania, that went for Obama last time are the ones that are wrecked with heroin abuse. So, all signs.
So what about? So where is this heroin supposed to be coming from?
Mexico, which
El Chapo
Donald Trump
Jr.
is, building the wall. That was one of his agendas as well, was to cut down on the trafficking of drugs.
How much they want?
5,500 packages.
The man put his face on heroin and set that up so there can be an excuse for him to send a Mexican packing. Everybody's gonna agree with it.
And you think the Florida Attorney General ain't with it? Florida
That's
is
what
the
I was about to
main.
say, bro.
How convenient was that?
How quick she about to get some funding now that she done put all these drugs with his face on it, bro?
What?
You can't tell me she ain't about to eat all this.
What to eat?
That's real.
Facts.
Come on with
The
that.
funny thing is, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You know what he doing?
yeah.
He just took all their drugs. Now he about to build a wall. Like
Like
y'all.
they all do.
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
Well, not all, but
I think he built the wall
Drugs.
so he could watch like how much is coming through for me.
Mm.
Like If I can stop all y'all from doing what y'all gotta do, so if y'all do want it to come through, you're gonna have to holler at me. You feel me?
It's 9 o'clock. It's past 9 o'clock.
Fact, you drunk.
Tell everybody to tune in. In an hour, we on our way to Slice 75 Piedmont Road by Georgia State. You heard?
Bottle for my ex-car.
Yo! It's the mix up. We here right now in the Fresh Station. You already know what time it is. It's about to get mixy. This Boog's about to set it off.
Everybody's favorite part of the show.
Why, man?
Because we get
My wife for this week is should relationship secrets from the past be kept hidden in new relationships?
Yes.
Say that again.
No.
Bullet. Hold on.
Let me say it again for people. For people, feel me? Should relationship secrets from the past be kept hidden in new relationships?
Yes.
You say yes,
what
Slim?
happens if
Why, Slim?
Because it's a secret. Because it's a secret. It should be kept to whatever you did in a previous relationship. If it's something that is between you and that other person, there's no reason why you need to explain that or, tell the next person that you're with about stuff that was deemed between your old joints.
Facts.
I'm saying.
I sort of object because anything that happened in the past, I kind of want to know because I don't want to find out later.
I mean, the only thing that you probably want to know is like
Something dramatic.
like your sexual orientation, or like if you had like AIDS before or some
Yeah,
shit.
facts.
Like that's the only thing that really matters, because health is the most important thing.
You ain't know they flew.
But
Yeah,
if
it's
you still keeping secrets, then you really say you know that person or they know you.
Thank
Like,
you.
Shouldn't everything be on the table? That's
I mean,
It's my
no.
objection.
I don't
Because
think so.
some stuff people want to keep to themselves. Some stuff is not for everybody. I would think people have their little secrets.
I feel like
What's done in
anything,
the dark show comes to the light.
anything
But
that's
I
gonna
feel like in a bad
Exactly.
manner. I mean, if you keep doing it.
and we also change as human beings. No one stays the same. So I would hope that, you change. But, yeah, it just depends. It depends on what kind of secret it is and how long you've been with that person and how comfortable you are with sharing really deep things. Because, say a woman has been molested or something, I don't want to get like too deep for you guys, but say something like that has happened and it can be initially very difficult for her to bring that up to you, so.
I mean, not to cut you off, but I think like things like that, like, because I know a few people that have been like, like raped before and stuff like that, and I think that, it takes a lot of strength because it's ultimately something that you want to kind of get off your chest. So I don't think like it's really a secret, but that's something that affects you mentally, you know what I'm saying? So if you choose a person to explain or tell something like that to, it should be between y'all. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, they may say, hey, I've dealt with such and such before in this situation. I dealt with such and such situation before. There's no reason why a person should go into the next relationship and be like, yo, my last shorty got raped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that there are certain things that one should keep to themselves as compared to just going to relationship to relationship and be like, yo,
preach.
you know what I'm saying?
So certain things you say.
Yeah, certain things. But I mean, like, if
Alright, hold on.
you label it in a secret,
I was about to say, what's considered a secret?
Your high school career.
I mean, something that.
past.
Don't tell me about your high school career.
Yo,
College
yo,
career,
keep
maybe that
this.
was a little closer, but high school career, you can keep that. High school was bad for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Guys, you do realize though, it is the past though, right? Like, honestly, I could care less about your past.
Front.
I mean,
No,
but
for what?
to build
To a certain
a
extent.
future, you gotta
For
kind
what?
of
Yo, at the end of the day, why?
To a
If
certain
you want to
extent.
know
To a
certain
certain
things,
extent.
then when the argument comes
I mean,
to
something
happen
dramatic.
about,
Because
you throw that in the
history repeats itself. That's why
history
you want
tends
to
to
know
repeat
that.
itself. So you don't need to
for
know
what?
the past.
Yeah, like for
That's
what?
it,
Why,
bro.
why
You
need to know
know,
the
you
past?
That's
do
not
need to
being
know.
very
I
optimistic.
I'd rather not.
I don't think
you know
you
what I'm
need
saying?
to.
And I think
Right.
You shouldn't just be.
But it's being realistic.
It's being realistic.
It's realistic.
I don't think that the past should.
And like you said, that
Oops,
person,
I'm sorry.
everything that was done in the darkness comes to the light. But to put it in a different way, if that person is like, if that person is a hoe or a hoe, quote unquote, you gonna kind of get them signs, if unless her wholeness got erased, then she not a hoe. No more.
Wholeness don't get.
And this is cool.
Yeah, we spoke about this.
That's the whole thing about the past.
The whole facts will
You
stay
said you
here.
get the hold this now?
But I think what she was touching on.
My hold is 2017. You ain't about to unsay
But,
me in here.
I think something that she was touching on is that people change. Not to go on the whole thing too long, but people change. You know what I'm saying? If a person chooses to remain the same, then that's on them. You know what I'm saying? So if a person changes, they used to be a hoe. They used to be a hoe. So what? If you choose to talk to that person, then that's on you. Your old joint, your joint that you talk to now used to be a hoe. You know she a hoe, or he a hoe, whatever. You chose to talk to that person.
And then how would you feel if you found out later?
But that doesn't make
How
them
would you
person.
feel?
What they were doesn't make them who they are today. So if they continue in their wholeness, then it's up to you. Whether you want to deal with a hoe.
Life is a learning lesson. So
I just feel like I want you to understand where I'm coming from. You don't be surprised by nothing. You feel me? Like I'm gonna air mine out. So I want you to understand where I'm coming from.
He's a changed hoe. He found out.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I zoned out a little bit, and I heard y'all say you can't delete your wholeness, and I felt insulted. I felt came for it.
So hold on.
I felt like y'all was coming
So
at me.
your wholeness is deleted.
My wholeness got deleted, bro.
It got deleted.
How?
Yeah.
Sway?
What you
Did you
mean?
refresh
I
it?
can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. What are you saying right now? I
He
went
came
to
in here with a
church.
dashiki talking
I went to
about
church.
Big put on a document.
He came in here with a dashiki talking about Christ. What is wrong with you, my brother?
every week.
What do you hit the head you got to go
First
to?
off,
Good baby Jesus.
mind your business.
Look.
Look,
Look at this.
out here trying to
Look
act
at
like
this fool.
you a brand new hoe and shit. It's cool.
Yeah, he's an angel.
Right.
He's an angel.
We used to be hoes together. Now you want to spend that brand new. That's crazy.
You lie to everybody.
That's why you're in the situation you're in now.
Right.
I agree. I'm not in no situation. In this Zoom? Ain't no Zoom? You lie to everybody. Less headaches.
I feel like you lied to the person you love because
Yo.
you care.
Hold on, before we continue, nobody do not listen to me.
I'm
Do
just fresh.
not
I am
listen
fresh.
to this man.
They're gonna sleep on the couch.
So
Right.
Please.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
If we talking
to say
about,
again?
if you love somebody, there's no reason to lie because you don't want to build a relationship on a lie. You're not gonna get anything.
True.
But
If you have to.
at the same time, if you choose to lie, because lying is a
Dr.
choice now.
DJ Slim.
If you,
Dr.
if you choose to lie,
Phil Smith.
DJ
you
Phil.
gotta live with the lie and you gotta die with the lie. That's gotta be your lie
gotta
for the
keep up
rest
with the
of
lie.
your life.
Lying to
Keep up with it, do whatever. It take a lot of energy to lie. So if you gonna lie, make sure you remember what you lied about because them questions is gonna keep coming back around. And if you change your story, it's a wrap for you.
That's why we say women are good at
For
that.
all the liars out there, taking no.
No, women are bad.
Alright? No.
Women are bad
That's
liars.
why I told you.
It's too much energy, bro. Like,
Yeah, because
who got time
I
to
used to lie to
lie?
my parents and they knew I'm lying, so
You lie to your
I
parents?
got my ass busted. So after that, it was like, all right, man.
I would say,
I shouldn't.
I would even say more so for the side. Like, if you're the side, then it's just like, I mean, you're the side.
If you got a lot of your side piece, you ain't got no game, first off.
Facts.
What?
If you got a lot of your joints, you ain't got no game.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I think
That's
You
a
ain't
fact.
never lied to your side
I
piece.
agree.
When you got real game, you gonna have your side piece
So-
and your main piece the
so
same
your
room
side
chilling.
piece called-
That's when you got real
When your
game.
side piece called you
That's
when
when
you
you
at the crib.
Word to my
So
son.
hold on. So when you at the crib and your side piece called and you front like you someone else, you just lie to her?
No.
What you got front
You
for?
don't have to lie to your
Ain't no
side because
fronting.
your
Either I
side,
don't answer the phone.
your side know
If I
that
don't
they're
answer the
side.
phone, she know. You know what time it is.
She know what it is.
Not your time. It's true.
She
Yeah, I got side
know
piece.
what it is. No, I don't have that.
I'm just saying, bro. For future references, if y'all gonna have them, don't lie to them. Like, keep it 100 with all of them and keep your life simple.
Yeah,
These girls not gonna trip.
I agree with him because I feel like
that should take more energy than lying.
I feel
got
like
a question. I'm sorry. No, say
Nah,
what you gotta say.
oh,
bro.
say what you sure?
Yeah.
I bet. I feel like if you do make the choice to lie, you lie to the person you love because you actually care to keep something going. See, the person that you telling the truth to, you telling them the truth because you don't care how they feel about it. That's why I feel like that.
But if
Because females can't handle the truth.
I agree with that. Because they'll be like, yo, tell me the truth, and then you'll be
They
like,
can't
yo,
handle the
I
truth.
hate it. What? Get out.
But you gotta understand, I'm not condoning the lie. I'm just saying, if you make the choice to lie,
you can't handle it.
feel me?
You said you wrong, bro.
You wrong, bro.
They say you wrong.
Females can't handle the truth, bro.
That's a fact.
To piggyback off of him, I think
does everybody not lie?
no, everybody lies, but what you're saying is that you gonna lie to the person that you love because you want to protect their feelings. Protecting their feelings is completely different from lying to a person because at the end of the day, it's gonna hurt more lying to them than telling them the truth. So you better off telling them the truth and letting them deal
Sometimes
with
it's
it.
not a lie.
I'm not saying sometimes it's not
It's alternative
You're
truth.
actually just going around. You're just going around the question.
that's
hitting them with bits and
that's
pieces
something
of
else.
truth.
You know what I'm saying? Omitting stuff from whatever explanation. At the end of the day, if you lie to somebody that you love, that you care about, it's up to that person if they care about you to want to deal with your ass after the fact.
I bet you we all done it though.
Everybody's done it, yeah, but at the same time, the question is, why? If you're gonna do that, you shouldn't do it because it doesn't make sense to you. If you love that person, why lie to them? Because it's gonna hurt them more when they find out later on, and it's a dub.
So I
and then
got
you're
a
gonna end up missing
situation.
out.
I got a situation. You are driving your girl's car and you wreck it. And you wreck it.
Crash.
You wreck it.
And your side job's
Who's
gonna
inside?
get you.
No, nothing about the side.
Feel like it is.
Nothing about the side, John. I'm just talking about lying. Okay. So, you wreck the car and you have them bread to go buy her a new car. So if you go buy her a new car, are you gonna tell her like, babe, I wrecked your car, or are you just gonna have it in the driveway like, babe, I got you a brand new car?
What you mean? I wrecked your car, I got you another one.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. You can't say nothing.
You got a car, you still got a car.
And then at the end, it's brand new.
Exactly. I'm gonna be
That's a
pissed.
fact. I wrecked your car, I got you another one.
You got a better one.
You'll be
Nah.
alright.
You gotta
It
tell.
sound like a
I'm
truth
alive.
and a lie.
You can't lie about it.
No, that's
I'm
what
saying,
I'm saying.
how did you wreck the car though? How did you wreck the
Yeah,
car?
how did you get
Now, if you wreck the car, text me a side piece.
See, you're a good one. You're a good one. Yeah, agent, I was about to say, yeah,
You kinda gotta put rims on it.
So at that point, you tell the truth about the texting inside.
Nah, at
just
that
crash.
point, you put rims on the car. When you replace it,
Sounds
you gotta
like
do
a
something
lie.
fancy. you can't just admit all of that.
I think
shit.
that situation, you tell them like, yo, I wrecked your car and I replaced it. Because, I mean, you get all technical with it, you gotta talk about insurance.
But you
and all
went
that.
around the question and kind of lied.
You ain't lie, I wrecked the car, I got you another car.
What was you doing when you wrecked the car? How did you wreck the car?
I wrecked the car.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know what I was doing.
What car?
I'm not lying now because I don't know. I mean, y'all put me in the predicament. I didn't even do
I gotta
that.
You sound guilty already, bro. That's how it's gonna be, though. Yo, it's gonna be.
They sound guilty.
That's how it's
already.
gonna be. How'd you wreck the car? Who's you with when you wreck the car? And it's gonna be some female. Alright, they gonna answer the damn question they feel themselves. Like,
And that's what
So,
you like, I got a
I was
concussion.
with
I
Bo
don't remember
Appreciate.
nothing.
She was
I
giving me
got my
time
face.
for the passenger side.
We tell you almost
I was
died.
like, went to the left.
You worried about
and
all that
The
when I
wall
was
was right
lost my
there.
life?
And
Are you kidding me?
I got a lazy eye now.
And you lied because you care.
Oh my, what was I
No.
thinking?
that's a completely different story. Lying
I'm gonna
about
say she not- she
lying
didn't
about a car to somebody you love.
She didn't say
what
why.
it is.
I'm just saying though,
She didn't
because
say
you
how
could
she
have told
crashed
her.
the car.
You could have told her the truth though, and
But
then
we don't even know what the truth is. We just know that the car was wrecked. We don't even know what we was doing to wreck the car.
Catch you. Wow.
You were texting your side piece.
She don't need to
But
know.
who gonna prove that?
Even worse.
How do you prove that?
It's not like the boys
There's
go
cameras in the
pop
car.
up, I'm not.
But that goes
Yo,
to
listen,
mine.
I'm not telling you that.
You know?
understand.
I mean, that's what
I'm not telling you that.
I'm coming
Why would I tell her?
Even if I say, yo, I was texting while driving and I crashed your car,
Who
I
was
don't have
you
to tell
texting?
you who I
Oh,
was texting.
that's the first question.
That's the first question.
Who was you texting?
But
Me?
I was text
You
you.
wasn't texting me.
I was
At
about
4
to get into
o'clock.
the inbox.
Nah.
Like, you are.
Let me see.
Me, I'd be like, why you care? At least I'm good. I mean, the car fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I was texting $8.
Then I'm
Always
okay.
gotta Always gotta throw the girls
Feel
under
me?
the bus. Always.
All right, look, man, we gonna get into some music real quick, and we can right back. 678-720-1554, man. Call in, let us know how you feel. DJ Slim, it's the mix up. Let's go. You got for us, man.
Alright, this week we want to touch on something kind of serious, especially in the black community. I'm gonna start off a couple months ago. A female friend of mine, I'm not gonna say no names. She's talking about this is serious, and this is talking about real life events. You know what I'm saying? A female friend of mine. She had a crush on one of my homeboys. I usually don't advise my homeboys to go after my homeboys because they don't know how to act. No offense to y'all, I love y'all, but y'all don't know
what we about.
Y'all don't know how to act. So, of course, none of my homegirls listen to me, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They do what they want to do. So, she goes, they get together, they make up, they do their thing. I try to stay away from it. And, you know, I don't like hearing that, oh, your homeboy did this, your homeboy did that. You feel me? So, one day she called me crying, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, like, I'm not trying to hear this drama, what this man done did you, or what he done pissed you off at, none of that. And this conversation goes left, and she tells me that she went to the doctor and found out that she was positive for herpes. So she's going off, like she's crying her eyes out. She's telling me she had to get it from him, whatever. So I call him like, son, like I just heard some crazy shit. You need to get checked, whoop. And she just for weeks is going in about how it had to be him, had to be him, had to be him. Come to find out, he was clean as a whistle. You feel me? Like after she did all of that talking about that, you feel me? Like he's clean as a whistle. And I wanted to touch on that this week so we could go into the topic of safe sex, because that's something that we really don't talk about as a community. We make jokes about it. We make jokes about Atlanta having a high AIDS rate and all these old beat it raw. It's fun to beat it raw, but we don't really get into the reality of what it means to practice safe sex, because it's more than just getting somebody pregnant and becoming a father or a mother at an early age. You could catch something that could kill you or you could never get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something that really has to be touched on.
Most definitely, every 1 in 4 people has contracted an STD or has one. And you know, like you said, we joke all day, and on social media, you know, it's a funny thing not to use a condom and to pull out and all that and stuff. But like, it's for real. And touching on the man being positive. That happens all the time because men do not shed as women do, and so they can go for years without or with that STD lying dormant in their body. And so just because he did not have it then doesn't mean that he didn't have it, and doesn't mean that he didn't give it to her. So I think that is also a misconception when it comes to STDs, because we never know. You know, they make up stuff all the time. They make up diseases, and we never know how it's truly contracted, how, you know, to truly prevent it, other than, you know, we can say just use protection, y'all. Use protection. And that's it.
I agree. Yes.
Big facts.
I agree
Big facts.
that in our community we should definitely go, not to say every week to get tested, but you know, every couple of months you go and you get tested. And I speak like that from experience because I'm a person who is careful about stuff like that, and I go and I get tested. Feel me? So I feel like I shouldn't be the only one, and I know I'm not the only one, but I know more people should do it. Get tested if you want to talk about going raw and not doing this. You know, do what you got to do to live that type of lifestyle that you want to live.
For sure.
Yeah. Wrap it up. Y'all remember BET? Y'all remember the poppin' BET? The poppin' BET with Free and AJ? Y'all wanna be crazy? I never watched BET. I think I tried. But it wasn't.
You couldn't stay up late?
You didn't see.
I stayed up late, but it's like,
It's only 12
I was such
It
like,
was later than
Ten-
that.
my mother like put child like,
Parental control.
oh man, I didn't, what's the term, hopping out the porch or something like that? Jump out the porch, hop out the porch, kept a leash around my neck.
You was a church girl?
Hell no, I mean my mother was though. Yeah, it's 11 of them mothers. Of course they was in the church.
Yeah, but definitely.
Yeah.
To end off,
Get
man,
tested.
just please make sure you out there and get it tested. Please make sure you keep it wrapped up. It's not a game. Don't let the
Catch some
Hennessy
shit
get you
that
in
you
something
don't
you can't
like.
get rid of.
That go into that secret stuff that you was talking about, man. You can't be out here having no wild shit and then come try to holler at everybody. And everybody hollering at everybody, and then everybody gonna end up catching some shit. Man.
And
That's
everybody
not a lot of time.
Pittsburgh in the back.
Man,
We not
I
gonna have no
remember
more
in my-
radio show. We all gonna be full.
It was going around. It was going around.
No. That's hustling.
Alright. Alright. This is what we gotta do. We gotta cut the show short tonight. But meet us at Slice Downtown, 75 Piedmont Road again. We at Slice Downtown, 75 Piedmont Road. I appreciate you for listening tonight. Tune in next Thursday, 9 p.m. We're gonna have our full 2 hours. Let's go!